Dear colleagues, let me introduce the report on the article UAVs Intercepting Possibility Substantiation, Economic and Technical Aspects. This is for paper number 118. One of the main problems in the military and commercial sector was detection of the unmanned aerial vehicles and the launch of a successful attack to neutralize it. The actions of small-sized semi-commercial UAVs is as a loitering ammunition carrying out strikes on ground targets have proven their effectiveness and resistance to modern air defense systems. The task of detecting and identifying small-sized low-speed UAVs is still relevant. Within the framework of this task, the following aspects were studied: technical ability to use interceptor UAVs against enemy UAVs, the ability to intercept and destroy kamikaze UAVs at ultra-short distances, and economic feasibility of introducing air defense weapon against UAVs and the development of other options. Given the wide range of UAVs, it can be argued that they are a rather difficult target for existing air defense systems. After analyzing the main UAVs, we can conclude that the corridor of heights for an attack is 150 till 500 meters, which is connected with the possibility of a covert approach, because UAVs with a starting height dimensions of up to 300 or 400 kilograms were not included in the range of target for air defense systems at all, have low values of thermal and radar signatures, low UAV flight speeds up to 10-30 meters per second, do not ensure their reliable detection and tracking by modern radars, and are part of the air defense system. This slide shows the average characteristics of the kamikaze UAV, as well as the two options of interceptor UAVs. The point defense interceptor, which will be light in design, designed to spend most of the time on the ground located at the protected target, and can be launched on demand, climbed, maneuver, and then attack the kamikaze UAV. The work proposes to use the guidance of UAV interceptors by the method of parallel approach. Graphically, the essence of the method is presented on slide 3. To solve the guidance problem, the following initial data are required: a mutual position of the interceptor UAV and air target, course, speed, and altitude of an air target, the interceptor's UAV flight trajectory when pointing it an air target using the parallel approach method is a straight line. It means that the meeting of the interceptor UAV with an air target occurs in a short time. The straightness of the trajectory is justified by a constant course, the absence of rolls that is simple from the point of view of the operator's work in the guidance process. During the approach, the air target is at constant heading angle with respect to the interceptor UAV, and therefore the search for it by the interceptor UAV can be purposeful. If an aerial target is maneuvering, then the rendezvous point will be relatively insignificant if the rendezvous occurs on a collision course. The methods can also be used at large distances between UAVs, which will allow the interceptor UAV to approach an air target in a short time, and then continue guidance for destruction by another method. The method can be applied only when not only coordinates of the aircraft, but also the parameters of their movement are known. The economic feasibility of using tools to combat UAVs is based on an analysis of the cost of kamikaze UAVs from open sources. It's shown on this slide. It shows an assessment of feasibility of using short-range manned pods to neutralize kamikaze UAV in comparison with interceptor UAVs. Air defense means were chosen taking into account the fact that when UAVs fly at low altitudes and low speeds, the effective range and response time of ground-based radars are limited by the radar horizon, and manned pods are the most effective means of combat. After analyzing the data, we can conclude that the cost of using UAV interceptors is economically justified. The cost of a shot from manned pods of various types is an order of magnitude higher than the use of interceptor UAV. As a result of the analysis, the main methods of neutralizing kamikaze UAV, the prospects for using the methods of intercepting and hitting a target with the help of UAVs were determined. The results obtained showed the possibility of using interceptor UAVs against enemy UAVs, protecting a single target from an UAV attack using a parallel approach method. The paper considers a methodology for assessing the economic feasibility of using various tools to combat UAVs, as well as the cost of possible damage. As a result of data analysis, we can conclude that from an economic point of view, the use of interceptor UAVs differs by orders of magnitude from the use of modern manned pods. And their technical characteristics are comparable for the destruction of small and low-speed UAVs. The data obtained opened by a fairly wide range of problems that require further detailed study, effective methods for detecting kamikaze UAV using UAV radars, development and effective control system as part of the work of UAV radars and UAV interceptors. Thank you for your attention, and we are ready to answer your questions.